For those that don't know who your dad is, world famous cricketer.
I'm glad for the people who don't know about it. Online bullying is one of the toughest things that I've faced in my career, in my short career. It's not a big career.
Parchi.
Parchi.
Have you heard that one? No. I've never heard
You
I've heard of
haven't?
Alu.
Parchi is a
never
very
heard
common word
Parchi.
in Pakistan. He quoted that if you see Azam Khan's batting, you'll forget Chris Gayle.
Oh wow.
So,
No, he's a legend. He's a West
he's-
Indies legend.
And
Bro,
funny enough, that's
if you see South Africa, they're playing like brilliant cricket. They're scoring 400 runs every game, almost every game. So that tells you that white ball cricket has changed a lot.
Power hitter उर्दू में कैसे कहते हैं?
Power hitter.
Welcome to Aik Cup Chai, Crossing Cultures. This is a podcast presented to you by the Independent Urdu. My name is Mim Shaikh and this is my co-host Ali. And what we've been doing over the past couple of weeks and the episodes that we've been releasing, I've been speaking to prominent figures within the South Asian diaspora. They've mainly been British South Asians, British Pakistanis. Today on the show, we actually have this is a very special edition of the show. It's an ICC World Cup special. I'm joined by somebody who is absolutely renowned at cricket. We have a cricketer in the building, live and direct with us. His name is Azam Khan. Board Mehrbani Anikli are joining us on the show today.
Thank you, bro. It's been a pleasure.
How have you been finding, London so far?
Yeah, London has been good, alhamdulillah, and I've been coming here with my dad very often. Even when he used to play back in the days, right? We used to visit London, so I know much about London. So yeah, it has been good.
And for those that don't know who your dad is, world famous cricketer.
I'm glad for the people who don't know about him. So it's good.
Does it get annoying?
It does get annoying, especially in Pakistan, because there's a big stigma that like if you're son of a former cricketer, people don't really judge you on your performances, right? So which is like quite saddening. But yeah, I think I've worked hard enough to make my own recognition now. So I think, yeah,
how have you
that's
dealt?
been good.
How have you dealt with trying to be your own person? Obviously, your dad is a massive prominent figure in Pakistan in the sport itself. It's obvious people find it hard to separate their children and their grandsons thereafter. How have you found that?
I think my dad has been really supportive with my career, because back in the day when I asked him that I don't want to study anymore and I want to pursue cricket, so he was quite happy about it. But one thing he told me that you have to be very consistent every day in your life. I don't look consistent with my body, but I think it has been a long journey, and I started my professional career when I was 15. So it's been like good 10 years now that I've been earning from cricket, and yeah, alhamdulillah, life has been great.
Azam Khan has been brilliant, as we said.
You touch on the body stuff, right? And online social media can be a very critical place, right?
Yeah.
But what I respect about you so much, yeah, is when you took the power in your own hands and you decided to write the words that people used to say at you as a negative,
Yeah.
and you put them all on your wall.
Yeah, I had it in my room. I
And-
used to
and-
place them on my wall.
And they were words.
Right in front of my bed. So yeah, I could see them every morning.
What were some of the words?
Bros, like they were actually very harsh words. Like I can't say it on camera, but like I can tell you something. Like they used to call me baby elephant, or they would call me a big bull or something like that. Like quite similar words. But if you see the context in Pakistan of those words, they really hurt you, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, but alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, I've always said this, that like when people start hating you, it means you're doing something right in life.
Quite true, yeah. But what gave you the idea? Where did you get that idea from to kind of go down that route psychologically? Because some people would just ignore it, right, and just be like,
I
I'm not
know.
bothered. But you acted head on,
Yeah.
and you was like, I'm gonna fight this.
I think online bullying is one of the toughest thing that I've faced in my career, in my short career. It's not a big career, but this is, people need to be educated about this, that online bullying, it you might go into depression with it. And I know some of my friends, because my bhabhi, she belongs to the showbiz industry, right? So they also get online trolling and everything. So they ask me, how do you deal with it? So I'm just like, you don't have to care about them anymore. Like, don't give them anything.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, just ignore them. That's it. I was telling this story at one of the podcasts that I was debuting my PSL game, and people were like chanting Alu, Parchi, like all these chants.
What's
right?
Barchi?
Parchi means undeserving.
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 It's an Urdu
like-
word.
Yeah, it's a Urdu word.
Parchi.
Parchi.
Have you heard that one? No. I've never heard.
You
I've heard of
haven't
alu.
Parchi
I've
is a
never
very
heard
common word in
parchi.
Pakistan.
Okay.
Like someone who's undeserving, and he comes, basically what people think that I haven't come through a structure, right? But I've always told that I've played under 19 cricket, under 16 cricket, and I've followed a proper structure to be in the Pakistan team. But they don't think that way. They only think that I'm son of Moin Khan. That's why I got into the team.
So it's nepotism.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
they
what
they think you're a product of nepotism, basically.
Yeah.
I think it's a stigma that will unfortunately stick with you forever, whoever it is. But
It will be
if
there
you have
forever.
a father
I
that's,
can't remove it.
Yeah.
So
What do you think the greatest thing that he's been able to kind of teach you has out of
think
all the great
cricket.
things? Like how to actually play?
No, so basically, like when I used to play in Pakistan, like most of the coaches, they would teach you like forward defense, backward defense, and everything. And I just used to like hit the ball all over the park, and I would love that thing. And this is how I, pursued cricket. That when you get that feeling that yeah, I can be good at this, and I want to be good at this, and this is the only thing that I can do. That's what I felt like, because for me studying was like not a priority for me.
Okay.
I used to be in school, I used to fail my exams, I used to miss classes and everything. I used to bunk school to play cricket, right?
So for those that don't know, what was your route into cricket?
My route into cricket was school cricket. I started from my school called the CAS School, Center of Advanced Studies, back in Karachi, right? So I made 2 national records that year in school cricket. I scored 230 in a T20 game.
Wow.
And then scored 100 off 26 balls in another game. So that's how I was getting that recognition in cricket, in school school circuit, right? So yeah, that's how it started, and that's when my interest, like I gained more interest in cricket. And at one point I was like, Dad, I don't want to study anymore. I want to pursue this. So yeah, he was quite happy about it, and alhamdulillah, he's very proud now. Like, I can see him whenever I go back at home, and like I see him blooming up, and my mom is like always praying for me. So alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, Allah has been kind, mashallah.
Who gave you the name power hitter?
I don't know. I think it's a international cricket term now that you need power hitters at the end, right? So alhamdulillah, in the past 2 years, I've been performed really well in the PSL. And even this year, I was in the team of the tournament of PSL 8. So yeah, I think the innings I played against Quetta Gladiators, my dad was the coach of the Gladiators team, right?
Okay.
And I was playing for Islamabad United. So that was the game where they called me a pure power hitter because I swept Mohammad Hassan for a six out of the ground, out
Okay.
of the stadium, right? So yeah.
So it might have got coined from that moment on.
I think so, yeah.
And now, anytime you play, I think even if I watch you play now, I'm just gonna expect you to do big power hitting.
Inshallah, you can't say much, but yeah, it's all about, like, you can't perform in every game. It's a fact, right?
Yeah.
Even if you see Virat Kohli, Babar Azam, they won't perform in every game, but once they will perform, like, no one can be like even closer to them.
Yeah.
So that's what cricket teaches you, that every day can't be yours.
Have you been following the World Cup this year?
Yeah, I've been following it.
What do you think of Pakistan's like progress or their play?
Yeah, I can't say much because I haven't been playing a lot of one-day cricket back at home. But I think, boys, these are the best players that we have right now. And like, if you see, we don't have the backup. Like, I'm sure you guys can't even name one backup for any of the players.
Backup?
Backup, yeah. Who's backup for Babar?
No idea.
No one, right?
No
Who's
one.
backup for Rizwan?
No
No one,
idea.
right? You know, big tournaments test your mindset a lot.
Mm.
So I think it's about the right mindset. Like, if you see South Africa, they're playing like brilliant cricket. They're scoring 400 runs every game, almost every game. So that tells you that white ball cricket has changed a lot. And like, there's only one mode for the players now, just to attack the other team.
If you could predict a final right now, who do you think the two teams will be?
Final, bro, to be very honest, my heart goes for Pakistan. But the way two of the teams are playing in this World Cup, I think India and South Africa. I really hope that South Africa comes in the final because they've never been in a final before, I guess.
Is there anyone that's stood out for you in the tournament so far? From any team, not just Pakistan?
Like, I think Quinton de Kock and Hendrik Klaassen. They're playing exceptionally well.
And Pakistan?
Pakistan, I think Ifti. Ifti is a good ball striker. But for what I personally believe for the power hitters, that you have to give them a consistent run. You can't be like that if he doesn't perform in 3 games. You know,
yeah, I
bench
think
him.
they were saying that it was even your on your dad's show that he's on at the moment, was that maybe you should bring him higher up the order instead of waiting for him to come lower down in the order and then put all the expectation on him to perform.
Because I think in one-day cricket, number 4 is very crucial. If you bat at number 4, that is the point. Either you're like 20 for 2 or you're 150 for 2. And when you're 150 for 2, then you have to go and attack and put the other team under pressure, right? So I think it's a very crucial number, and I'm sure Ifti is the one who can fit in that specific role.
So now if I ask you the question for the 2023 team, who would you choose as your favourite player?
In the Pakistan team,
Yeah.
bro, there's no fact denying it that Babar is the best right now. Okay, and especially in one-day cricket, he's world number 1, and Rizwan is also doing very good. But for me, because I play at a certain number, which is number 5, number 6, so I go down the order, and the situation is a bit different over there.
Okay.
You have to go and attack. So for that point, I'll say, like, people would make fun of me on this answer, but I think I love to bat with Asif Ali. Even in the PSL, he's so easy on the eyes. Whenever he hits the ball, like, we're so confident that he's easily gonna clear the rope.
Okay.
So Asif Ali, and I really like Agha Salman. He's a very cheeky player. He can reverse sweep the ball. He can scoop the ball. So he knows how to score runs. South Shakil, very good. And Iftikhar, because he has that power. So I'll go with the power hitters. I'll go with Ifti and Asif Ali.
Yeah. So obviously you're in the UK, you're in London. आप बहुत इंग्लिश में बात कर रहे हैं हमारे साथ, मगर हमको पता है आप उर्दू हमारे से भी और बात कर सकते हैं. मगर अभी तो एक लफ्ज़ भी नहीं कहा उर्दू में.
अभी तो बस अब कहेंगे जो आप पूछेंगे. Yeah.
No, the reason why I'm asking is because I like you taught me that word in Urdu earlier, right? मगर अगर कोई और phrases हैं जो आप सिखा सकते हैं हमको, I think
क्या सीखना है आपने मुझे बताया.
पावर हिटर उर्दू में कैसे कहते हैं?
पावर हिटर ये तो बड़ा मुश्किल है. पावर हिटर का पता नहीं, हमने तो उर्दू में कभी ग्रामर में ये पढ़ा ही नहीं है.
You got him with a good one.
I don't know how to say it in Urdu. Power
जानदार तो हो गया पावर.
hitter. Power
जानदार
hitter मारने वाला.
जानदार
जानदार मारने वाला.
हाँ, सही है. नहीं यार मैं शायरी नहीं करता.
झूठ बोल रहे हैं.
नहीं मैं नहीं करता शायरी. Fearless, I know it's a good approach, but you can't deny the fact that when Pakistani people they start to bash them, they do get depressed. Imran Nazir was my ultimate favorite.
I don't remember him.
Any
You
reason?
don't remember Imran?
I don't
Nazir?
remember
Come
him.
on, man.
I don't know.
No, that can't be true.
I don't know why. I don't remember. I remember
Gee,
Boom Boom
bro.
Afridi.
I had a plaster on, and I went to the camp next day, and he's like, "Oh, तेरा हाथ टूट गया." मैंने कहा, "टूट गया अब तो." तो he's like, "वाह भाई." मैंने कहा, "बस इस पे साइन कर दें आप." कि मैं
And finally, Moin Khan.
हाँ प्यो.
Just that.
यही हो सकता है.
सुना आप शायरी भी करते हैं?
नहीं यार मैं शायरी नहीं करता.
झूठ बोल रहे हैं.
नहीं मैं नहीं करता शायरी. मैंने ताबिश के शो में एक दफा की थी, but it was scripted, right? It's always scripted.
Oh, that was scripted.
Yeah, yeah, it was
didn't do that off the
scripted.
top
मैं
of-
कहाँ से शायरी मुझे शायरी का पता ही नहीं है, तो मैं कहाँ से शायरी बोलूँगा.
I thought that was just off the top of your
No,
head.
no.
That, it was really good.
बस वो ऐसे ही बस उन्होंने पढ़ा दिया. मैंने कहा पढ़ लिया. मैंने बोला हाँ चलो ठीक है.
बहुत अच्छी तरह से पढ़ा.
हाँ.
जैसे
जल्दी था काफी.
परफॉर्मेंस था.
हाँ.
It really struck a chord with me. I thought it was real. It was reality.
नहीं यार शायरी मैं नहीं करता, पर मैं म्यूजिक करता हूँ अपना घर पे.
अच्छा.
That's all I do, yeah.
When you say music, what?
Like proper music.
Making music?
Not like making music, but मेरे दोस्ता का बैंड है proper.
अच्छा.
तो हम लोग मेरे घर पे मेरे कमरे में ही जैम रूम, मतलब मेरा से थोड़ा सा बड़ा कमरा होगा. So I have a drum set, I have my guitars over there.
Okay.
I have my keyboard. तो मेरे सारे दोस्त आते हैं, we're jamming.
Ah,
all the
that's
time.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a way to do outside of cricket.
Yeah. Because मुझे फ़ोन से दूर रहना थोड़ा पसंद है.
हाँ.
क्योंकि
बिल्कुल सही है.
हाँ फ़ोन से जितना दूर रहेंगे उतना आसान रहेगा ज़िंदगी.
हर वक्त फोन पे तो
हर
नहीं हो
वक्त
सकते.
फ़ोन में मतलब वो I can't be a social media bug.
No, not all the time.
No, not the
Was there anyone that your dad played with that he spoke really highly about that sticks out in your head, apart from the usuals like the Wasims, the Waqars, etc.? Was there anyone, maybe even from a keeping perspective, was there someone that he spoke super highly about that you remember?
Who personally I like?
It could
Or
be
my
anyone.
dad.
Could be anyone.
Bro, I think Rashid Latif was like one of the finest keepers in Pakistan, and like whenever I talk to him, I always go to him and ask him, like, what should I do with my keeping and everything. And he's so sweet. Like people think that my dad and Rashid Latif were rivals,
Yeah.
but they're really good friends.
Okay.
Really good friends, and they both are from Karachi. And when my dad banned me from his academy, I used to go at Rashid Bhai's academy.
That's good. You had somewhere to go afterwards.
Yeah.
It was really good.
How was it like working
Devastating
with some
for
of
him.
those legends?
It's like amazing. I used to watch them on TV,
Yeah.
and I used to dream about that. I'd be sharing dressing room with them, and sharing the pitch, sharing the crease with them. So another funny incident, Nadeem Umar, who is the owner of Quetta Gladiators, once he quoted that if you see Azam Khan's batting, you'll forget Chris Gale.
Oh wow.
So
no, he's a legend. He's a West
he's-
Indies legend.
and
bro,
funny
he-
enough, that's
he's
one of your
he's the
favourite
best
players,
T20
no?
batter
He's
in
the
the world.
best in the West Indies. They
Best in the world, bro.
They made a song about him.
I saw you quoted.
He's the
like one of your
best T20
favourite
batter in
players
the
as well.
world.
DJ
He's
Bravo.
got 28 centuries in T20 cricket, I guess. More than
Yeah.
14,000 runs easy.
I just remember that DJ Bravo song about him.
Yeah.
Champion.
So what happened was I was batting with Chris Gale in the Global T20 Canada. So he was on like 24, and Shoaib Malik got out, and I went into bat, and he was on around 30, 35, and I already scored my 50.
You went into bat?
Yeah.
That match?
Yeah.
That is legendary.
With Chris Gale. So that's when people, they were like quoting again that Nadeem Umar said this about Azam Khan like 3 years back.
Oh, okay.
And it actually happened in that game.
Just to put that into context as well, I read
Yeah.
somewhere as well that was.
But it was funny,
Your,
like I'm not comparing myself with Chris Gale.
Yeah,
He's
no,
an
of course.
absolute legend.
Yeah, of course. No, but what I'm getting, what you're saying is
Yeah.
that it was such a big monumental
Exactly.
experience
Yeah.
to do that with him.
And these people are so chill. Like, I've been to the Caribbean for the past 3 years now. These guys don't care about anything. They don't care about the performance. They just want to enjoy their life. They want to make money and they want to play cricket. That's all.
Which is not bad things to think about.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. But they also play the IPL, right?
Yeah.
Most of their top players, they go to the IPL, make $1 million every year. So they're good. They're good with their lives.
he was one of your idols growing up as well.
Yeah,
So
he was.
being able to watch him growing up, being someone that you looked up to, and then finally getting to share a picture of him or a dressing room, etc. That must have been crazy.
Nah,
for you as
it
well.
was crazy, man. That's why you call him the universe boss, right? So it was an unbelievable experience playing alongside with him, right? And even if you see their powers there, like I feel I don't have enough power. Like whenever the Caribbean guys are batting, right? They're so easy on the eyes. Like the boy, even if they hit the ball half-hearted, it's flying.
You think the Caribbeans are stronger than the Pakistanis?
Bro, not even a debate.
You know, you said that they're very laid back, just want to enjoy life, etc. Do you think that is part of a problem why they've been missing in major tournaments recently, or like why they've had such a downfall?
Bro, I think we don't really enjoy our cricket. That's what I think personally.
Pakistanis?
We're too much into that. If we don't perform, they're gonna drop us from the team. And especially like most of the players, they come from such a background that they're not financially stable. So they have to work hard enough to be in the team, right? Like I can say that because Alhamdulillah, my dad has done so much for Pakistan that he's good. But for most of the players, they're like, किस तरह मैं बताऊं? Like they have this, they're a bit scared. That's what I think. Fearless, I know it's a good approach, but you can't deny the fact that when Pakistani people, they start to bash them, they do get depressed, and
But you say
some of the players, they don't even make their comebacks to the Pakistan team. So,
Who was your favourite player in the old Pakistan cricket team? So I'm talking players like Inzamam.
yeah, I get it.
Shoaib Akhtar, all of these
I think
people.
Inzi Bhai was very easy on the eyes. Inzi Bhai, Mohammad Yusuf. But one of my personal favorite openers from Pakistan was Imran Nazir.
Okay.
Imran Nazir was my ultimate favorite.
I don't remember him.
Any reason?
You don't remember Imran
I don't
Nazir?
remember
Come
him.
on,
I
man.
don't know.
No, that can't be true, bro.
I don't know why. I don't remember. I remember
Gee,
Boom Boom
bro.
Afridi, Shoaib
Imran
Akhtar.
Nazir was like one of the most
Yeah.
destructive openers in Pakistan cricket.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
What was it about him though?
He was too good square of the wicket. That's what the modern day requires now. You have to be very good on the pull shot, on the cut shot. And he used to hit that in 1990s.
We did a quick fire.
Yeah, so we've got a quick fire round set
Okay.
up for you.
ठीक है भाई.
ये है हमारा quick fire captain.
Quick fire captain.
हाँ, ये quick fire captain है तो ये आपको पूछेगा. He will ask you questions however he wants to in a quick
Okay.
fire, and you just have to answer them.
I'll give you two options, and you just have to pick either or.
Okay.
You can't sit on the fence. So simple as. So I'll start with an easy one. Fast or spin?
Spin.
Waqar or Wasim?
Wasim.
Can I ask why? Can I ask why?
Yeah. You see the records, right? Wasim Akram. I think he's the greatest fast bowler of Pakistan. The skill that he had, because I'll tell you a funny story. I was facing him in the nets. I was 15 years old, and he started a fast bowlers camp in Karachi. So he wanted some of the batters to come and bat on those bowlers, right? So he asked me, ready? I was like, I'm ready. So he was trying to teach in swing to the fast bowlers, and I took my guard, batting on him. He's like, ready, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, you wore everything, right? I was like, yeah, I'm wearing everything. Okay. Bowled me in swinger. Oh, bro. It went right under my hand. I was like, jeez. Next ball, he bowled an out swinger. I was trying to leave the ball, hit me here.
Oof. Did it hurt?
Yeah.
My elbow was fractured, bro.
Oh, wow. That is pain.
I was 15.
That happened to you when you was 15 years old?
Yeah.
Right.
That was like 8 years back.
Good moment to have.
8 years? No, 10 years
Yeah,
back.
elbow fractured.
But
10
from
years
Wasim
back.
Akram, that's a story that I can forever
so
tell.
what happened was I had a plaster on and I went to the camp next day and he's like, oh, तेरा हाथ टूट गया. मैंने कहा टूट गया अब तो he's like, वाह भाई. मैंने कहा बस इस पे साइन कर दें आप कि मैं वो आज तक मेरा प्लास्टर पड़ा है उस पे signed by Wasim Akram.
And you still got it?
Yeah, still got it.
Okay,
It's in
that's
my
a
room.
good memorabilia.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a funny story.
That was good.
Shane Warne or Murali?
Shane Warne.
Batting first or chasing the target?
Chasing the target.
World Cup or Ashes?
Come on.
मैं इंग्लैंड में बैठा हूँ तो वर्ल्ड कप कह देता हूँ.
There you go.
Hard ball versus tennis ball? Tape tennis ball?
Hard ball.
Tendulkar or Brian Lara?
Tough, bro.
Got him.
It's a tough one.
Got him.
But one is a lefty, one is a righty. You can't really compare them.
You can't use that as an
no,
excuse.
sorry.
Wasim
No, no,
Akram's
it's-
left-handed,
sorry.
Karim's his right-handed.
They
Sorry, you
both
have
use
to
the
choose
same
one.
bat company, right? MRF.
But I have to choose one.
Brian Lara.
Yes.
Stumps flying or perfect Yorker?
Stumps flying, bro. Cartwheeling.
England or Pakistan?
Pakistan.
Pakistan's 92 win or 2009 win?
2009. Because 92 didn't really inspire me. Because I wasn't born, right?
Yeah, we missed it.
2009, I
You
was
were-
I was
it
there.
was our
and
parents.
I watched the whole game.
It was our
We
parents.
was 1 year
Yeah.
old, so we wouldn't have experienced that.
Braithwaite 6 6s or Yuvraj's 6 6s?
Yuvraj.
And Adam Gilchrist or Moin Khan?
Adam Gilchrist.
Stuff
Bro,
was
that guy
right.
changed the game.
What do you mean?
He did.
Bro, he did change the
No,
game.
to
But
be
one of them should die.
Bro, my dad, he says, be like Adam Gilchrist.
Oh, does he actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, he was like one of the biggest Adam Gilchrist fans.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought you would have automatically chosen your father.
No, bro. My father used to play down the order. He used to play at number 7.
Okay.
Gilchrist used to open. And he literally changed the game for keeper batters.
And if your dad is saying be like that player,
Yeah.
then it makes sense. to
Exactly.
Follow
Yeah.
what he says, yeah.
There was another part I wanted to do is where I'm going to name a player and I just want you to describe them in one word.
Okay.
Urdu ya English?
Bawar Azam,
King.
Shaheen Afridi,
Shaheen.
Shoaib Akhtar,
Pindi Express.
Yeah.
Ben Stokes,
मैं रोज बोलता हूँ.
Kane Williamson,
Pure class.
John T. Rhodes,
Athletic.
Chris Gale,
Oh, universe boss.
Courtney Walsh,
Courtney Walsh. Absolute legend, bro. I met him in the Caribbean this year.
Sangakkara,
Sangakkara. Flawless.
Mark Boucher,
Mark Boucher. Yeah, it's a tough one.
he was sitting on the fence.
He's a world record holder, right? I'll call him a record holder.
And finally, Moin Khan.
Pure.
Just that. No other adjective, no other word. That is just
भाई घर जाना है.
a bull.
Was-
We have a segment on the show where we ask all of our guests if there's any like young person who is watching the show, if there's anything inspiring that you could kind of let them know and get them to kind of remember, what inspiring words could you kind of give to them?
I think for me, if whatever the field they want to go in, I would say just be consistent at it. And even though if the results aren't going in your favor, just keep trying. Because I think rather than being hopeless is if you actually work for it, right? Because I was watching one of this Instagram reels, and one of the guy, he asked the other guy, if I give you $10 million, would you take it? He was like, yeah, I will take it. But there's one more option. What if you die the next day, what would you do? I was like, no, I'm not going to take $10 million. So he's like, exactly. So work hard enough that you make it for yourself, right? So I think I'm not really good with like inspiring people, but for the younger generation who want to pursue cricket, I will always say that nobody's bigger than the game. Even when you're at the top, you're not bigger than the game. Because the day you think you've made it, you're done, bro. Sara graph nahi jayega.
You just got to keep pushing and keep going always.
Just keep going, be grounded. That's it.
Nah, that's really inspiring.
Yeah.
You say you're not good at inspiration. I think that was quite a good answer. You have been tuned in to Aik Cup Chai, Crossing Cultures. We had a very special guest on this very special ICC World Cup cricket episode. My name is Mim Shaikh. This is Ali. Thank you to Azam Khan. And we will be back next week. Thank you very much. We're just going to get one photo.
All right.
And then I know it's 6:45. So you're free to go.
Done, bro.
Aik Cup Chai.